Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining today's Words of Wisdom with Prayer. So today we'll be learning from this Kyoten, The Laws of Happiness from Chapter 1, How to Not to Be Unhappy. So the main point of this chapter is the creation of change in your self-recognition is in truth the spiritual success of your soul. The creation of change in your self-recognition is in truth the spiritual success of your soul. So, in other words, you can free yourself from an unhappy situation by changing your mindset, by shifting the way you perceive, and think about your hardships and life problems. In fact, you can even turn those struggles into opportunities for future success. So, when I first read this chapter, I was drawn to the title, How to Not to Be Unhappy, because there are many books written about how to become happy or successful. So I thought the title was unique. However, in reality, if you ever think of you want to become happy, first you need to realize what kind of the mindset keeps you unhappy. And you need to determine to change it. So because everyone in life have a problems because this is a part of the purpose of our lives. So we cannot completely eliminate or avoid the hardships or life problems. But someone create a happiness or the other create unhappiness even they're in the same situation. So what is the difference between them? The truth is, which is a difference of mindset. So if you know what kind of the mindset leads to happiness and unhappiness, you can actually attain a successful life. So it is important to know the mindset. And I will highlight 3 key points for that. And before I introduce the first main point, let me quote from the Kyoten. There is a question of when do we human beings feel most unhappy? The sense of unhappiness we feel and the causes of the unhappy feelings inside us change according to our age. They change as time flows according to our circumstances or according to our standing in society. We often talk about happiness and unhappiness, but there are no fixed conditions that will guarantee one or the other. That is why I cannot tell you owning $1 million will give you happiness, and without that, you only have unhappiness. That is just not the way things are. Thank you very much. So, first, you need to understand that there's nothing that can be said to definitely lead to happiness and unhappiness. Even in the same situation, the outcome depends on the person's characteristics or perspectives. Do you often think if I only had this or if I were like that? But the truth is the conditions you are craving for don't necessarily bring you happiness. Or even these very conditions cause the other problems. That is why there are many cases of famous people who seem to have everything, fame, money, status, yet still end up taking their own lives. So in this way, we can never really say if you have this, you are promised to happiness. Okay, this is the first point. The second is that causes of your worries encourage further self-growth. The causes of your worries encourage further self-growth. So it is said that in the Kyoten, in the course of your life, you will surely face many worries and sufferings, but please see them as things to be thankful for. With an earnest heart, you must know that there are things to be grateful for. If there were nothing to worry you, it would mean that you have no room for development. So you might face problems that cannot be solved, but within these problems lies the infinite possibility of development. You don't need to regret a life of many mistakes. Hidden within your mistakes are the seeds of the next creation, the seeds of your further growth. You must know that creating this change, expansion, and growth in your self-recognition is in truth growing your very soul. The creation of this change in your self-recognition is in truth the spiritual success of your soul. This is the reason you have been born to this earthly world with bodies, have been living many decades since you were a baby, growing through the years and aging, and will then pass away from this world. This is something you must know. You must know that this change in your self-recognition is the true essence of enlightenment. Thank you very much. So, having problems in life is actually a part of the purpose of life, and it's necessary for our soul training. And as I mentioned earlier, there is no specific conditions that determines what leads to happiness and unhappiness. However, by changing your mindset or perception toward the challenges you face, you can always grow and learn from every situation, just like many great figures in history have shown us. So if you are experiencing hard times or have setbacks right now, that you need to ask yourself, what this situation trying to tell me? So having many mistakes or setbacks or failure is not a bad thing, because which means you are preparing for the next success, for the next future growth. So what you actually need to do is you shouldn't be doing self-punishment, but objectively see what the problem's trying to tell you. So please try to ask yourself that question. And lastly, it is important to know that half of life's suffering comes from desires that are beyond what we deserve. So these excessive desires are called attachment. By letting go of this attachment, we can find happiness. This is a path to happiness that is possible for everyone. So again, let me excerpt from the Kyoten. Half of human life sufferings comes from desiring things beyond our means. Human beings desire self-growth, and that is a desire that we cannot completely live without. But half of human desires are beyond our reasonable limits. To know your fate means to know your life's mission, and to also know your limit. Even the devil cannot easily destroy those who understand their own limits in talent, personality, and physical strength. It is very difficult to fool or trap someone who is aware of their own limits and means. Thank you very much. So I've found that letting go of attachments have been very helpful for me regaining the peace of mind. So when you know how to be content and recognize your limits in a positive way, you can stop rushing, comparing yourself to others, or craving something from others like love or fame or gratitude from others. From my personal experience, even when I was stuck in an excessive desire or self-destructive thought, such as perfectionism or pride, it was too hard for me to let go of these attachments. But gradually, I came to realize that life is about what you give, not what you get from others. So once I realized that, I gradually could let go of the things. So maybe for everyone, it's hard for us to let go of these attachment just like as I said, pride or desire to be promoted. However, if your only focuses too much on yourself, the more you grow your excessive desires. So I recommend you to take a time to self-reflect on yourself and try to remember what others have done for you, what kind of the kind words or kind actions others were taken for you. I recommend you to take a time to self-reflect and think about it. And that is, I think, the way to you can remind yourself the importance of giving love, not taking, and that leads to that you can let go of the attachment. Okay, so this is all from today. Thank you very much. So let's continue to take one step forward every day, each day, and let's move on to the prayer. Lord Alcantara, Master Ryuho Okawa, thank you very much for giving us your great light every day. We practice the principles of happiness, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress to make the world better with our brothers and sisters. With our gratitude, we will recite the true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha Land. Buddha Land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love, or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom, or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is a symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails then as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If we were not for your own boatman, you surely go wrong. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to punt in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now, here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your paths have already gone by, yet still, your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is a reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command. There shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of Bodhisattvas. Believe in that the light has reality. Believe in that love has reality. Believe in that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of Bodhisattvas, get together, work together, to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord Alcantara, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love, Earth. Protect us from all evil, and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Pray to guardian and guiding spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and a shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this, I give my thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining today, and have a wonderful day.